material, right?
Sure, yeah.
And it's been built up over years and years and years. And so essentially what we're trying to look for is potentially something solid underneath that, if possible. So it might be a case of just like eating away at it slowly, just like...
I see, okay.
Yeah, dragging bits of it away and just slowly eating away and see if we reveal anything that's going to be a solid rock or a solid basalt under there.
Okay, well, to avoid getting dirt in all the joints, I'll use the crowbar for that. It's not going to be super great, but I'll see what I can do.
And to kind of clarify, I think what Trevor's asking is, does it matter what part of the vent you like actually sample from? And I think it doesn't matter if it's from the back or the front or the sides. It just needs to be in contact with the flow, ideally.
Absolutely, yeah, you're correct, yeah. It just needs to be in contact with the flow.
Let go.
If that's possible.
Let go. There we go. Okay, well, see what happens here. Let's try this.
Interesting technique.
It's probably a good idea. Get all the excess, unnecessary stuff out of the way.
Are you feeling some resistance?
Yeah. Let's get into the harder stuff now for sure. Let me sweep all this junk away. Make a big dust storm, but...
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to try and ascertain what's actually just more consolidated deposit over time. What actually might be hard underneath there.
Now, Trevor, I know you said it's not good for really breaking through stuff, but do you think the poking will help to just loosen up?
Yeah, I think so. I think that once the stuff is clear, we can get a zoom and see where you actually want to poke in. Maybe. So it's looking a lot clearer than it was.
No, it is.
So why don't we zoom in there? Have a gander.
Is this our last activity, Lee?
Sorry, Eric?
Is this our last activity, or do we have a geotransect?
No, we've got sample the rock, place the marker, fire the Niskins.
Do you want full zoom?
Quite a bit more here.
I'm not sure. What do you want, Lee?
What is that? So see to the right-hand side of that orifice, there's kind of that darker grey.
Kind of here, yeah.
Inside. Just inside, yeah.
Like this one?
This guy, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can pry it out.
Yeah, see if you can knock it and see.
Okay, come wide, please. This might be medium blind, but we'll see.
Some visuals in the bubble.
In the bubble. I have to go underneath, actually. Okay, zoom in, please. Oh, it's burning that crowbar. Yikes. That's really solid.
That's really, really solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably means that's what we want, but it's really hot as well.
Yeah. Come wide a little bit, please. Good there.
Lounge, this is side one.
Is that what you wanted?
It wasn't the same one, but it might be equivalent too.
Great, thanks, Ashley. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It's really, really solid.
So I think I looked away momentarily, so that bit that's just landed to the outside, was that internal a second ago?
It was, yes,
Yeah.
but it was not. It was more from this zone here
Okay.
than down there.
That's not a
Good
problem
catch,
at all.
Cassidy.
That's not a problem.
And would you try poking it or grabbing it, or what do you think?
Keep going with the crowbar for a moment and see if you can wiggle anything else out. Oh, okay, that's just answered my question about that bit being friable.
Yeah, that was
that's not rock.
happy accident.
No, I think that's a piece of the chimney. I mean, we can grab it. So what we've done is we've gone around the outside, picked a few bits up, but a lot of it is just part of the edifice or part of the hydrothermal deposit. So I'm getting Trevor to go in there and see if we can get anything more consolidated. But I think as we're levering it out, it's actually still super friable. I think so.
Going full mix master here.
It's hard to imagine there's any basalt in there.
Yeah. I think even with violence being the answer, it's not quite an answer enough.
Sorry, Trevor, can you repeat that?
I'm saying I don't know if this is going to work.
Okay. Okay, stand by. I'm just confirming with Nicole quickly as well, so if you hold on. Thank you.
You bet. Look at that Argus position. That's lovely.
Oh, thanks for a lovely
I want to poke this chimney part here.
Yeah, go ahead, Trevor. Go and
Thanks.
like break a few bits apart and see if they're just see if it's friable.
Yeah.
Give a boy a stick and go poke.
Except for the bit on the left-hand side that's just to the left of the field of view at the moment. Leave that bit because I think
leave this yellow rope bit.
Yeah, by your yellow rope. If you
Okay.
leave that bit, just because I think I want to grab something, even though it might not be correct. I want to have a bit of. We'll get a bit of mineral deposit, and then maybe we'll have to have a look around off-site to try and find something a bit more solid in a second.
All right.
But yeah, everything.
Yeah, at the base of the chimney, it looked like there was.
Ooh. Crumbly. Everything's crumbly. Let's try this. Spin around this way. Look at how burnt the end of that is. Yeah, that is some hot fluid.
Okay, Trevor.
Okay, Lee.
Right, we have a plan.
All right. Hey, I broke a piece off here.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a. Yeah, flick that a little bit out as well. And I think what we're going to do, I don't think we're going to. I've just been conferring with Nicole.
Okay.
And we think quite a lot of this is quite a lot of hydrothermal deposit, and we're not actually going to find anything solid as
Understood.
such. So what we'll do is if we recover the crowbar, but I will pick up some of this mineral deposit. So
Okay.
yeah, don't smush that bit because we might take those two bits
Roger.
just there.
Come wide, please.
Just so we have an example of the deposit, because it did say rock or mineral sample. So if we get a bit of the mineral sample, and then what we will do is we will have a quick scout around this area, just around the active vent site, just to see if we can see anything solid that's loose lying on top,
Understood.
that might still be in contact with the fluid itself.
Let's go this way. What do I want to do here? I'm going to go between the two, actually. Oh, can I reach that? Maybe. Can you give me some tool tray out, please? It's in the bottom thing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, almost. One more. Good there. Yeah, I can make that work. Stop it. Stop it.
tree in a little bit.
No, that's perfect there. Now you can tool tray in.
We picked up some stuff.
So I was thinking they were talking about this guy and this guy.
Yeah.
Yep, you're correct, Trevor. They're the two pieces. So one was just a bit that crumbled off earlier when we got to site, and the other bit is a piece you've just excavated from where the orifice was already. So I think, as I say, I know they're hydrothermal deposits, but I'm just keen to get something in the bag here. And then if we can't find anything solid when we have a quick look around,
Grip
we've got
force.
something.
Grip force requested.
Not 9. Not smashing it to powder instantly.
How about 4?
Let's go for it. Go for 4.
Could you write down in the log that we need to tighten the jaw T-nut thing? I don't know what it's actually called.
I'm writing thing.
This guy, grip force 4.
Oh.
That is pudding.
No, this is nothing.
That's
okay.
a 2.
How about the lighter colour piece that was to the right of it that just came out of the orifice? Let's have a go with that.
Let's see.
Tighten jaw.
You're talking the jaw T-nut part thing. I don't know. H piece. The H piece. This one here?
I think, was it? It's a bit whited out. Are we able to, like...
Darken that up a
yeah,
bit?
darken that up. Yeah, it was a bit blown out. Right, so it was actually just to the right of the lasers.
I understand. This one here.
It's this one, yeah.
I'll give you some grip force 2 action. That's as gentle as I can get.
No,
Grip
that's
force
fine.
1 is hold position.
Okay.
Do you want to open the sample tray?
Maybe, yeah.
Sample tray.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some zoom action on that one.
Yes, please, and we'll get some frame grabs. As I say, I'm very aware this is like anhydrite, I think. That's mineral deposit, definitely.
It's slipping.
It's slipping.
Oh.
Okay, go quick. Let's come wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
And put it in the forward box, please. Open it up.
Sample tray out.
Yeah, no, not sample tray.
What is it?
Tool tray.
Tool tray
Sample
out.
tray starboard side. That's the super sampler.
Okay. It's open.
Roger.
Okay, and if we can all maintain kind of visuals on the area we've just been sampling as well, because in a minute, after we've had a look around, we're going to have to come back here and place a marker. But
Port or starboard side here?
Whichever you prefer.
That
So,
one.
there.
Great.
Starboard.
Thanks, Trevor.
Tool tray in.
Okay,
Yep.
let's just have a grab around at some other rocks and see if, or some other lumps of deposit, and see if they're all crumbly. Let's go for something that's a different colour. It might be a bit harder.
Hey, can you guys stow the super sampler or secure it?
The electrical?
Yes, please.
Yep. And the Prevco as well?
Give me 1 second to shut that down.
Okay, super sampler secure. You see one you want there, Lee?
Let's go.
What are all
that's
those
better.
black rocks around the perimeter of the chimney, like on the upper right? Do you
Yeah.
think those are still likely to be precipitate?
I think it still is, because I think we actually, when we first arrived at site, this actually had a chimney, and we chopped it at the base.
Yeah, that's down
That's
here
good
to the-
evidence for
Yeah.
that.
So I
this
think
guy
that's
here.
the remnants of it. Yeah, grab maybe a piece of
But all the way to the right.
just, to your right, where you just were left of it. The big
Oh,
lump
the
of-
big one.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, just below that, there's a slightly smaller piece, I think.
Okay. Grip force 3 this time.
Yeah, this is super, super friable.
The friablest. We have a scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very aware that this isn't ideally what we've been requested to get. So let's get, but I'm keen to get some more in there before we have a quick look around. Let's go up to the left. And there's a lighter patch of rocks. Again, I think they're super crumbly.
Over here.
Yeah, this guy. Just under your wrist joint now. like directly under it.
This one.
Yeah. Have a squeeze. I think it's just going to...
Sorry.
Grip force 2, here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Gingerbread house.
I think the shovel might be a good idea.
Yeah, the scoop.
Yeah, we actually got quite a lot. The thing is, I don't want to be scooping up lots of material that's not
Unnecessary.
not required,
Trevor, you can secure prep go.
because they need to get
Okay.
sections out of it,
Thank
and
you.
I
Go
know
ahead,
they want rock
Cassidy.
sections, not deposit sections.
What about straight above?
Cassidy,
the
you can secure
claw?
prep go.
Okay. Let's go bottles secure.
This one?
Yeah, try that one.
Ah, I can't reach it.
Can't reach it.
Stretch, go gadget, extendo jaws.
Okay.
I
And we can't get anything with the manipulator now. Are you able to break off an edge around the orifice? Anything there you can, or is it too hot?
It's pretty hot.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, that's fine.
It'll burn the jaws.
No, not a problem. Let's try and get this bit that's just at the tip. I think it's going to crumble again, but the kind of circular rock that is just below your manipulator to the left.
This puppy here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just crumbling.
So if you want to sample these, like, aside from the scoop, I could do some jaw balancing where I don't close fully. I kind of keep it here and then scoop it up like that. I don't know if that's actually what you want or not, but...
No, I think, how big do you reckon that rock was we just, or that piece of deposit we just sampled, Aubrey? I mean, we had it in a manipulator for a while. I'd say it was probably about 10 centimeters across.
7 to 10?
Pull up a capture grab real quick.
Sorry, Trevor?
7 to 10?
7 to 10, yeah. I think it was all right. Okay, I think I'm going to make a decision. I think we should have a look around. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have to come back to this site, to this exact location, to that orifice, and we have to place a marker. But obviously I don't want to place the marker now because we're going to have a look around and I don't want that to obstruct where we're going. So if we can lift off.
It won't be a navigational hazard.
It won't be.
No, unless we're planning to land on the hot vent, which I don't really want to do.
No, no, of course, of course. I have a sequence of instructions, so let's get this rock first. I think let's get that in the bag, and
Understood.
then we'll come back and we'll drop the marker.
Okay. Oh, I need to put that away. Let's go like that. Yeah. Okay, can I get normal front porch view, please?
Yep.
And here we go.
Relocating.
I'm just having a gander, I think.
Yeah, we're just going to have a look around and see if we can see anything that looks a little bit more solid, but I think the whole mound is actually hydrothermal deposit, so it all looks pretty... pretty solid. How about, right, if you see round to the left, Trevor, you see there's a really dark rock with a light rock on top of it, just on the edge of the slope?
Yeah, I see it right on the ridge line there.
Yeah.
You want me to try to give it a poke and maybe
please.
sample?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I think, again, this all just does look like deposit, though.
I mean, that's the nature of these chimneys, right? The chimneys are formed by the...
Especially around here as well, because they're so friable, so they collapse under their own weight quite quickly, I believe. And so what it's done is it's essentially just built this mound of rubble, of hydrothermal deposit rubble. And so I think it's going to be a little tough to try and find what we're after. But we got lucky yesterday. One of them was solid under there, so it is possible.
That's
black
reassuring.
wispiness. Spooky.
Yeah, so it's possible that a large portion of this ridge is all just the deposit of this chimney grue.
I'm not a geologist, but I would say, looking at what we're looking at now, a lot of this is just rubble from deposit, and as we land on it, it's very crumbly and very friable.
Some people in the audience were wondering why we don't see tube worms or life around here. Do you have an idea?
Oh, that's really
Herc
friable.
crush.
Yeah. I will get to that question in a minute, Susan, if that's all right.
Sure.
Anything above there, go for the, just grab something and see if it's all
Grab
just
something, anything.
anything, let's give it a go.
I might just poke it first just
Yeah,
to see.
go for it.
Boop.
Yeah,
Boop.
It's like ash.
Yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
crumbly.
okay. Okay, let's have another scout around quickly.
That one's solid.
Oh yeah?
Is it?
I mean, no, but
No.
more so.
More so.
Consolidated.
No.
No, just kidding.
2, 3.
Get our hopes
Just
up,
teasing.
Trevor.
Okay, yeah, let's have a, if you're happy to have a scout around again.
Am I ever?
Trevor, do we need the bubble on the front porch?
Yes, please. Are we trying to, do you want to stay near the top of this mound, or should I be going more towards the bases, or what do you think?
Well, my gut instinct would say towards the top, but then it is all just going to be hydrothermal deposit, I think. I think we're going to see it be relatively uniform around the top here, that is, we're just going to be exposed to all this hydrothermal deposit.
Sure.
So let's just have a look around and see if anything really jumps out at us. And then if not, when we come back and deploy the marker, we might just grab a bit more of the mineral deposit.
Understood. I got a hunch spot. Yeah, I got a good
See,
feeling
this
about
looks-
this zone.
Yeah, see, that looks rocky. Let's have a... Yeah, can we have a look at this slabby type material that's in
You
front of
betcha.
us?
You're talking the darker spot, not the brown spot, correct? The darker stuff in the brown zone.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, the stuff that's kind of sticking out, that looks
Yeah.
a bit more slabby and
Perfect.
could just be weathered deposit, but let's have a look.
Weather?
Weathered,
Oh, yeah. It's like, what's a weather deposit?
sorry, weathered. Oh, a landslide.
Landslide, careful.
Am I clear to take bubble?
Yeah, you can take bubble now, thanks. Wow.
Oh, wow, that's one
That's
solid,
one piece.
Yeah,
Right on. Let me see if I can break off a little,
yeah, try that ledge up there.
that might be a bit of a reach, actually. That was a poor landing.
Again, there is some fluid flow at the top there. I can see some kind of fluid flow. I mean, it's not in direct contact with where we were just sampling, but I have a sense that's just going to be deposit-y again.
Is this too big for you, Lee?
It's pretty big. It's
So if
over
I
the
break
8 by 8 centimeter.
8 by 8 foot,
Yeah.
if I break a piece of this off, would that be good?
Yeah, I think break the piece off to the left if possible, the long thin piece. And obviously,
Okay.
Aubrey, you'd be happy if we put that in the bio box because it's very distinct from the other sample. In a sense.
I'm afraid it's going to crush it.
It might crush the sample
in
we have.
transport, yeah.
Okay, we can put it in the other side.
If we're not doing anything else, I think we should put it in the other side.
I think
and
we
call
are
it a new
taking a rock sample later.
Oh, are we?
potentially. Yeah, but I think they're all quite
Hey,
distinct, so I think
stop.
we can just... Bye.
Where are you? Oh, there it is. I see it.
I'm okay putting it in the same box.
Can I have the
if
bubble
you
cam
think
back, please?
Let's
It
go
will-
for the other
the other
box.
box.
Yeah. And then we can go back to the site we were just at.
You want this one?
If that was a piece of it, yes, let's go with that.
Yeah, it was. Oop, not there. There.
That's incredible.
Oh,
That's
no.
a huge slab.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it nestled down into the abyss.
Gone forever.
Well, I guess I can grab
How
any
about-
of these slidey
yeah, the
bits.
left
Piece right in
on
front.
the left-hand side that's just kind of slipped to the
Left-hand
edge.
To the right.
Do you think the brownish color is still basaltic compared to that dark stuff?
Oh, no, I think this is still probably...
You think it's all deposit still?
I think it's all deposit, yeah. I don't
Sorry,
think
I'm not following which one piece I'm going for here.
I think that piece right in front definitely broke off of it.
Here?
Did.
Yeah, is that still quite big?
Yeah, that's the rest of it.
Do you have the tool tray out?
Not yet. You want screen grabs?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and zoom.
Do we want to call this a new
I'll go with
sample
spiders.
compared to the last one? Or are we lumping it in
Oh
together?
yeah, you want to get some real zoom on that cross section?
I think we'll call it a new sample. And I don't think this is what they're after.
It looks kind of deposit-y.
Yeah, that looks like old deposit. And the way it's crumbling as well.
Do you want me to drop a separate marker for this?
Hang on a second, I'm still
Yep.
trying to figure out, yeah. But I'll let you
Yeah.
know.
Let's take this piece.
Port or starboard box?
You said Port Aubrey.
I think we should put it in the port.
Okay, yeah, that'll go port.
Okay, come full wide, please.
Well, I guess, I mean, that's not super crumbly, so it's
No.
probably,
But it might
Putting on
crumble the
tool
other
tray.
piece.
yeah.
Let's go with the port side.
Okay, go ahead and give me tool tray.
Tool tray out. Get visuals in the bubble.
Thank you. All right, sample taken.
Tool tray in.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Trevor.
you're welcome.
Right. I think if we go back to the place where we did all of our super samples.
Okay. Then we'll do some marker action.
Yeah, and I think we're just going to grab one more piece of the deposit just for, and put it in the starboard, in the side, was it the starboard we had? the
Starboard
original?
side, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Understood. So I'm thinking, how about we try to grab the one above the lasers, a foot above the lasers? Big kahuna.
Yeah, go for it.
One
Let's
of
go
the
for that
lasers
guy.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree. Let's get that.
See if I can make that happen.
Do you want to try to do that scooping method? Or are you
Yeah.
gonna try to
I'll probably
squeeze it?
try to squeeze the one to the right of it just to see. And if that doesn't work for me,
I
then
don't
I'll
think
scoop. I don't think it's going to work either, but man can dream.
one can hope.
Any of those pieces, I think, that are...
All right, could you tool tray out, please?
Yep. Tool tray out. Ah. Was that
Keep going.
purpose?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Make it a mess.
Good there.
Scoop everything.
I said the one on the. I said this one originally, Lee, but can I go for this one?
You can indeed. Yeah, that
Okay.
one's fine.
You want to put the bubble in the box?
Please, yes. All right, Jess, could I have a zoom in, please? Good there.
I think it's going to squish. Try grabbing that one below it.
We'll be ready
What's
to
that?
take the frame grabs
Maybe try
relatively
grabbing the one
quickly,
below it. If you hold on to
because
that
we know
one,
you'll have a
you
bit
can
of a
hold on to the
balancing
one
act
above
with
it.
it.
Good.
The one that you're pushing around.
I know what you're saying, yeah. Might as well try that. I guess that's easy start.
Yeah.
It's gonna crush,
The
though.
bigger, I was going to say, the bigger piece would be
Yeah.
better rather than lots of small
I don't
pieces
think
if
you
possible.
should try to squeeze that one.
No, I'm not going to.
Do you only have an option to completely close it?
Nope. It's just really, really hard to not.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Come wide, please.
Great, Trevor. Thank you. Right, we're ready with our frame grab really quick.
Ah.
You okay on the...
Ah!
Oh.
It's really, really hard.
Can't believe that didn't break.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Zoom in, please.
Yeah.
Good there. A lot of hoses there. Ah,
So just
now it's crushing.
now, yeah.
Work with me.
You've got it. I believe in you.
Do it, Trevor.
Yeah, I know.
No worries.
Okay, I'll try that left, one on the left. Let's try and get screen grabs as fast as possible.
Of course, yeah, we're on it.
Yeah, you just go as fast as you can. I'll take them as you move.
Roger. That's already crumbled. This is extra hard mode here. No.
No.
There it is. Balancing act.
There's no way this is making it to the box. Don't keep your
Right.
hopes up. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I think,
I could try one more
We'll
and
go-
then call it a day.
yeah, I think so. Let's try one more and then just call it. Because as I say, I know this isn't ideal for what they want, but
Oh yeah, that's just
Yeah.
sand.
how about top, just off center left? Quite a large piece there that might,
This is the chimney we broke off originally. That was pretty
yeah.
crumbly too, but again, I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
Come full wide, please. Can you tip my camera down, Cassidy? Yeah.
Great.
Ah, nice.
Great.
Excellent,
done.
Trevor.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Whew.
Thank you
All
for
right,
your
everyone,
patience
take a
as
deep
well.
breath.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Everyone can
Very
breathe.
good.
Yikes.
Excellent.
Everyone can breathe. And
So I'd like to jump up and do a little car wash before we go too much crazier.
yeah, sure. Do you want to do that before we deploy the marker? Oh, because you have the markers
I
over
could
there.
do it. You know, I could do it after.
Okay, so we need to place the marker. Hold on 1 second.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
while sighting at the seafloor with the site that was sampled with the IGTs, which was the orifice we were just at, use the ROV manipulator arm to lift the marker and place it adjacent to the seafloor. Take care not to place it in the location with the active
Can you
fluid
see if
flow.
you can find the yellow tape on the chain on bubble, please? I'm looking for a chain with yellow tape.
I spy with my little eye.
Yeah, stop that. Yeah, stop that.
So to those at the ISC, we did our best there to try and find you a solid rock, but unfortunately I don't think it was going to happen. And we got a couple of what I know are hydrothermal deposits, which is not ideal for you, but it was in contact with the fluid flow. So hopefully that will suffice. And so apologies there for not being able to find something harder.
No view of yellow tape there? I can kind of see it actually.
That's it under those links.
Yeah, keep the bubble cam right there.
Nav, this is Data.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think we're ready to finally finish the marker
I can see
name
reflection
here.
in the jaws.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Data. Nav Lounge, are you talking to me?
Yeah, got it. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Great, right, Trevor. So we need to put that next to
yeah,
the site
go
at which
ahead,
we
Data.
sampled with the
You have time.
IGTs, but not
Not in the fluid flow.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want
not in the
melted
fluid flow.
bucket lid, roger.
No, absolutely not. Or corroded chain or anything like that.
Understood. Oop. Ah. Hey, get out of there. How close should I put it? Can I just, I need to take off and land, I think. Sorry, I can't hear you, Lee.
Oh, sorry, Trevor, I wasn't on. That's fine, yeah, maybe to the right. And if you need to take off and land, that's not a problem because our next task is to rise 5 meters above that plume site. So we're going to have to do that on our depth. So even if you want to hop the vehicle forward to get in front of the orifice.
Yeah, unless you're happy here, I can hop off and land.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do would be to hop off and land, so we're just in front of it.
Okay.
And then we can place the marker, and then we can do our 5 meters above the point at which we're at then to get into the plume to fire the Niskins. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
So. Good, okay, good.
All right, can I get front porch, please? How about right here?
Yeah, maybe up a bit. I'm just very conscious that that is actually all quite loose, isn't it?
Yeah, very loose.
So maybe, yeah, up there.
See if I can pile it.
Yeah, see if we can pile it, wedge it.
Or tuck it in a rock or something.
Yeah. Or not rock, hydrothermal deposit, as we have found out.
Right, not rock.
Try to tuck it into the center.
I like that idea. Zoom in, please. Nope, that is solid. It's only solid when we don't want it to be solid. Work with me, rocks. Okay, how does that look? Full wide?
I think that looks okay. It looks relatively stable, doesn't it? I think that's going to be...
Is that fluid going to melt the lid back up in there?
I'd say like right between those.
I think it's actually
vents.
behind the fluid flow, isn't it?
There's also
Or is
another
there-
fluid.
another
There's
one up
another
there.
vent right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
let's say we
bring
move it.
Yeah, let's move
To
it.
the left.
Whoop. Yeah, sorry, what was that you said? To the left?
Yeah, maybe to the left and down. I know there's a pile of rubble there, but maybe that will be quite stable.
Like here?
Yeah. Let's see how the chain falls there and if it will sit nicely.
Stop
Can we
going over
persuade
that
it? Yeah, I
way.
was
What
going
are
to say,
you
can we
doing?
persuade it to come this way?
I don't know.
Come here. Come here, you.
It's like a balloon that's losing
Whoop.
helium.
Hey,
Come on.
come here, you.
Come on.
It's got magnets. What's going on here? Yeah, there's a lot of water flow pulling it that way, so
Yeah.
it's gonna go that way whether we want it to or not.
Okay.
At least it's not directly into the vents, though.
Not now, but
Yeah,
it's
who
definitely.
knows how the...
I would be skeptical that this will still be here next year.
I would be as well, where it's currently placed.
Maybe just a lot more to the right now.
Yeah, I mean I could put it off yonder.
That area, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as wherever we put it, as long as we get a good image of the relative location of where we sampled and where the marker is, I think that should be sufficient.
Great,
It's just to give
okay.
us an indication. It gives us a visual cue in the future if we want to come back
Totally, yeah.
to be able to find it. So yeah, let's do that.
Let's put that here.
Yeah. And we're clear, are we, to the starboard side of us? There's nothing.
There's nothing over there, no.
Okay, great.
I mean, no, there's lots of stuff.
There's
just
lots of
not
stuff, but
events.
nothing dangerous, nothing untoward. Okay, and we'll
Nothing
get a good
untoward.
couple of frame grabs as well so that we can... I think that's definitely more stable than where it was. I think if we were to put it on that slope, as you say, it's not going to be there.
I was concerned
potentially
with the bucket lid getting caught up in the flow, and
Yeah.
then the yellow line melting, and then the whole thing
Losing
flying
it.
away.
No, I agree. No, I think that's good.
Is it good for a screen grab?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, confirmed. We have screen grabs.
Okay, and we can do a little fly around it too to give us some more contextual whatever.
Yeah, that'd be great. We can get some as we're coming up. Okay, so our next task is what we need to do is we need to fire all 6 Niskins in the actual plume above the venting site.
Roger.
And so our instructions are to rise 5 meters into the water column and drive the ROV forward to position it over the vent itself, and then fire the Niskins. So I suppose is the best way to do that to look at our depth reading rather than our altitude?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So we're at 2731 at the moment.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the arm for action first. Action being Niskin triggering, and then I can just kind of go do it. I'm not going to trust auto XY on top there because with the fluid,
messes with your Doppler.
It messes with the Doppler.
Yeah, no, agreed. No, that's fine.
So we're going to lose some serious video here. It's going to be lovely.
Fabulous.
Super duper.
Get the bubble on the Niskin triggers.
Thank you. I'm going to start with 12 when I do this because it's the hardest. So what I'll do right now is I'll get the jaw on it, I'll halt it, I'll bump the IGT. I'll get the jaw on it, halt it, and then be ready to pull it.
Understood. Thanks,
Let's
Trevor.
see. So it's 11 green, 11's green, so 12 is white. Come on, work with me. Get out of here.
It's pretty sad.
Okay, I'm set there. So we want to be 5 meters above the whatchamacallit, correct?
Yeah, it says to rise 5 meters above and then move the ROV forward so it's directly, so the Niskin bottles are over the plume.
Understood. So I'd call the Niskin bottles 1 meter below the plume right now. So we want to go for a total of 6 meter delta from, or 6 meter difference from where we are right now. Does that sound right?
Yeah, 6 meter delta from where we are now. Yeah, that sounds good. And obviously, yeah, moving the vehicle forward as well, so we're right above it.
Understood. So 2731, we want to be at 2725.
Correct.
And I'll set auto depth there. I think that if we have bubble on here, looking straight down, might be the best. And then we can actually see the plume. Yeah. I can maybe line it up like that. And then I'll come up now, and you'll come up on your delta as well.
Ready when you are.
Coming up. Okay, I got visual and bubble. So are we trying to stay in the plume or trying to stay directly above the vent? Because those are probably mutually exclusive.
I think we want to be, I think all the fluid is going to be the same. So I think as long as our Niskins are within the plume, so is there a way we can have a look at our cameras and see?
Ish.
Do you think we'll be able to see the diffuse flow within the Niskins?
You see it on the bubble.
You see it on bubble, yeah. Bubble's
The
doing
bubble,
great.
okay.
Lee, I can put the Niskins on your monitor if you want.
If you could put it on 13 in the big middle one of the multi-screen thing that we see at the back here, that would be good.
Can you zoom in on Argus Zeus, please?
Sure.
Just like halfway. Good there, thanks.
So this is our 2726.
I don't want to put on, Trevor, can I switch the multi from
Oh.
bubble?
Please keep the multi on bubble.
Keep it on, no problem.
Lee, how about I put it where your Argus is?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm at 2725 meters. I believe I can see the marker in bubble, and the plume or the vent is just off to the left. I would say that we're in the plume as much as we can. I can slide forward a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, slide forward a little bit. Sorry, Jess, can you put Argus back on that monitor for us, please? Because actually it gives us a good relative position of Hercules over the vent. So our Niskins are on our port side?
Correct.
Or starboard? Our port side.
Port side.
Yeah, so I think... So if we could drop lower just a...
Can you brighten that up, Jess? Hercules. Ready to go there?
So we're at 274 depth, so...
2749.
2749.
2005. So.
275. Okay, so that's our 5 meter delta, right? So that's 5 meters off.
Yep.
Okay. Can we
Okay.
come over the vent slightly more? So can you move the vehicle to the port side?
Roger that.
I think we know we're definitely in the vent if the image in camera 8 starts getting warped.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking at the Argus view at the moment, Trevor, just to see where the vehicle is relative to the top of the spires. And I know it's not directly above the one we've just sampled, but I think just being in the plume, because it's all going to get mixed, right, as it's
Sure, totally.
rising into the water column. So
I'm definitely in the plume now. You can see in the Zeus, the wiggliness, the sclerin.
yeah.
I'm not seeing much in the camera 8 with that, but I don't know that I will.
No, I don't think camera 8 will be able to see it, but we're definitely seeing it. Yeah, we've got plume fluid in our Zeus camera, haven't we? And I'm quite pleased with where we are relative.
Should I just go for it right now?
I think so, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, could you keep an eye on my position and tell me if I wander off too far as I'm doing this?
Me?
Everyone.
Everyone. Yes,
Team
everyone
effort.
will.
Viewers
Team
at home.
Everybody
Okay,
watch.
here we go. Triggering Niskin. There's one.
Triggered.
Okay, it's 12 fired.
You're coming out a little bit.
Mhm,
Your plume.
Yeah.
You're gonna move
You're
forward again.
drifting to starboard.
Roger that. I'll set this one up, then I'll move back into the zone. All right.
So are we sure that we're fully triggering the Niskin bottle?
Am I sure that what?
Are we sure we're fully triggering the Niskin bottle?
Yeah.
You can see on 8.
But on the bottom too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you look at multi-8.
I know what you're asking, Cassidy, and I'm going to say yes, we are. Okay, I'm way out. That was a tough grab.
No, that's fine. We can reposition.
Okay.
So where you were when I dropped that physical marker is about 7 meters straight north to your port side.
Yeah, going that way now.
Straight to your port side, yeah.
Actually got a good view of our Marcus C as well in Argus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'll go forward a bit. I'm not sure I trust nav totally because of the Doppler, but it might work.
We can look at our relative position in the Argus cam actually, to be honest. So I think we move more to the port side.
More to port.
We are still at 2725 meters depth, so we're still at the same depth.
I might try auto XY just to see what happens.
Yeah?
It might hold position. Let me know when you're in a happy spot, when we're in a happy spot.
I can't quite see the fluid flow like we did a minute ago in our Zeus.
Can I zoom in?
It's
On
just
the
coming
Zeus?
in now. Yeah, like we can see it through the port, through the tool tray, where you're pulling your Niskin triggers. It's diffuse now, so.
So I'll call it good there?
Let's go for it, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try auto XY just to see what happens. We can see in bubble 2 the marker's just beneath the wand tip, and then the plume's off to the left. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, deploying, or what do you call it, triggering now. Just kidding. Yeah, we really got to tighten up that thing.
Triggered.
Okay, so that's 11 fired.
11. Here comes 10. Here doesn't come 10. Yeah.
Ten fired.
Confirmed. I'm still happy with our position. We're still good. I'm still seeing fluid flow.
That's 8.
Get out of there, 8. I want you. I want you in my life right now, 8.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not me, it's you. I want 9.
Cloud 9. Triggered.
Okay.
Great.
I'm kind of worried about 11. It doesn't seem like it's fully closed.
9
Yeah,
confirmed.
I see that too, Cassidy.
Going for 8.
So we're still at 275 meters depth, so that's great. We're still seeing visible fluid flow in our cameras. So I'm still confident we're actually firing these Niskins in the plume. That's 8 confirmed.
Eh.
Fired.
Perfect. 7 confirmed.
Auto XY worked really well.
Brilliant. Great
Yeah.
teamwork, guys. That's awesome.
Just keep note, it does look like 11's still a little loose.
They don't sit square.
Okay.
So that's fine. So they all look sealed.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, can I do car wash now? I got a whole bunch of rubble on the front porch there.
Yeah, do a little shimmy to get whatever you need off.
A little dance.
And I'm just going to read the next part of the plan.
Shimmying while planning. Aye.
Can we zoom out on Argus? Jess. Can we zoom out on Argus?
Yes, ma'am.
Nav, this is Side 1.
Yep.
Yeah, can you give me a distance and bearing from where we are? We should be near
Argus
waypoint
is
1,
full
but I
wide.
don't know how we're looking on our nav at the moment. Are we pretty close
Yeah,
to
so
waypoint 1?
waypoint 1 is about 8 meters, like
That's
033
great.
degrees.
So our navigation's okay. So if you can give me
Yeah,
a...
the nav's been...
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
Just jumping ahead every time at the moment. Sorry, Ben. If you can give me a distance and bearing to waypoint 2.
Yeah.
So we have a priority here. So the idea is the next part of this is to go to from waypoint 1 to waypoint 2. So we're going to work our way along this ridge, stopping to take temperature measurements at the prominent chimneys that are emitting like really vigorous flow visually
Got
en
it.
route. But as a priority, we have to have sufficient time to get to the chimney that's next to our colonization experiments. So we're essentially heading back to the colonization
Yes, I see
experiments.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from waypoint 1 to waypoint 2 is about 42 meters.
Okay.
Bearings 140.
Okay.
The ridge, it looks like maybe a little more southerly
Southerly.
at first. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if, you know, if you want to expedite it, we could not go to the south.
Yeah,
immediately,
no,
but-
I think what we want to do is we want to actually physically follow the top of
Okay,
the ridge and follow
great.
the chimneys. And then, so at the next set of chimneys we see, we'll stop. So we'll see how the ship moves and handles. And if we can get to the next site. So, sorry, Trevor, I don't know if you followed that, because I know
Good.
you were...
I was just, yeah, this is the car wash
Tidying.
is as complete as it will be.
We got some good rubble samples there. That's cool. Okay, so our next job is to work our way along this ridge to waypoint 2, which is where our colonization experiments are. But we want to stop en route and take some temperature probe measurements with the ROV temp probe.
At temp probe chimney return sighting?
We're going...
We're actually just going to work our way along the ridge. So I think if we go back to where we were, just on our chimneys now,
Okay.
and then we'll follow that on a bearing towards waypoint 2.
Woo!
Let's find some
Yeah,
other
that's
chimneys.
perfect.
I don't think we have...
Bearing of, what was that, 135? Did I hear that right?
Your bearing to...
The bearing, where am I going?
You're perfectly heading to waypoint 1 right now.
Sure,
with
I got
this
waypoint
bear-
1 here, and the next step is
Yep.
going to be...
So the ridge, it appears, is about 150.
Okay.
And
Oh, I see, yeah,
maybe,
okay.
yeah. So we're following this, but
Following the actual ridge.
yes.
I understand. Okay,
And
we can get
the
ship
final
moves going
destination is going to be 130.
then. Okay, great.
50 meters.
You guys
Yeah.
happy?
Here's an outside.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Happy? Yeah.
Happy. Let's
Happy,
do,
happy.
Yeah, DP's good
let's do
too,
some
so.
ship move action.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring us...
Yeah, 135, 150,
Yeah,
something like
perfect.
that. Sounds good to me, man.
So perhaps you could answer the question as to why we didn't see tube worms there or a lot of life at those particular areas.
Sorry, just to interrupt one more time before that question. I'm going to be
Sure.
stopping along the way to do temp probe measurements.
Yes, we are. So we're going to have to keep an eye on. So we're actually looking for the more vigorous type flows. So not like this one here.
Understood. So what I'll
So-
do is I'll get the temp probe out now so I can get at it in a hurry.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be ideal.
Okay, sorry, Susan.
Sorry, Susan.
No problem.
So yeah, we're not seeing any animals here, and that could be the fact that actually this is all actually really, really active. And so where we were seeing a lot of the hydrothermal animals yesterday, it was a lot more diffuse flow. And so the point of the flow could have been happening subsurface and actually diffusing through the animals themselves laterally, which actually gives a more uniform temperature and chemistry as well. So here it looks as though it's pretty hot, and this is actual deposit as well. So you don't usually find animals, only in very certain circumstances in certain animals will you find them actually growing on the vent chimney orifices. So that's why we're not seeing anything here.
Okay.
They're definitely more at the lower temperature, more diffuse sites.
Okay, thank you.
On guard. Okay.
Yeah, so we're looking for the next real set of prominent chimneys we see. So very similar to the one we just looked at. So if we find another cluster of chimneys that has some vigorous flow, that's where our next stop's going to be. So we're going to have to we'll make a call on the fly as to when we actually need to stop.
Understood.
Trevor, we got a delta depth of about 12 or 13. Is that okay?
That's definitely the low end, but it's not bad.
I'm going to hold off on another step in case you want to stop here.
No way.
Really?
We don't want to stop here.
Oh, yeah?
We haven't found, I don't think we found what we're looking for
At
yet.
the top
So.
of this?
No, we haven't. No, we're good.
This rebel is
some
heavy.
worms, right?
I was going to say, yeah, we're just actually starting to see some more animals now. So we've got a few of the warmer Para-alvinella,
Now
some of the
we
ridge deer tube worms.
Moved away from that really intense seep.
Yeah. Right.
Look at this big kahuna here. Little flower pot.
So yeah, ideally I think we're looking for something similar to what we've just come from at waypoint 1 with multiple chimneys and multiple orifices and more vigorous flow, so really high temperature. That looks a little bit more diffuse, I think, especially because I can see worms at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
And the ciliate
worms are no
mats.
good.
No. we want hot.
Real deal hot. 220 volt kettle hot.
You can, if it's easier, we can actually fly higher if you want to bring the vehicle up a bit so we can get a bit more of a scout around into the distance. If that's easier for scouting,
Sounds
I think.
Yeah, assuming the waypoints were not too far off from previous dives, there should be one coming up along this ridge in about 10 to 20 meters.
Brilliant. Is that our chimney return sighting?
Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah, let's aim for that.
My breath is bated.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm waiting.
Let's try and break that. What was it, 297? Was that the highest temperature at the last site?
I think so. That's what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 298, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think it did with the ICL. It went up to 298.
I want to see 319. That was my guess.
Yeah, this is all really active, isn't it? You can see it all diffusing through the top of the ridge.
There's a little micro ridge to my right here. I'm going to take a look at that.
Micro ridge.
So someone wanted to know, why can't you use those samples that fell onto the front porch?
I bet they'll fall off. Ooh, I bet they'll fall off before we get to the surface. At the air-water interface, it's pretty treacherous for front porch stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Look at this action. This is medium vigorous. Oh, you see the top of the right of the light pool there? That's promising too. So are you saying something?
Oh, sorry, Trevor. I keep turning myself off. The next set to your starboard side as well.
Yep.
There was another set of chimneys, maybe more of them. If you pan up a
Kind of
bit.
getting off on the rhubarb there, but
Just so you can get a slightly tighter shot of Mark if you want.
so we're off that ridge line, Lee.
Okay.